A major trade shift is reshaping South Asia. India has surpassed Pakistan as Afghanistan's top export destination. This is a milestone and a clear signal of changing regional dynamics. Afghanistan's exports to India have surged 23% to $755 million in 2025. In the same period, exports to Pakistan collapsed, down 38% to just $505 million. India is now officially Afghanistan's #1 export market. Afghanistan exports to India include dried fruits, fresh fruits, nuts, spices and herbal products. Afghanistan's agricultural produce has found a ready market in the country. New Delhi in return sends pharmaceuticals, sugar, machinery, auto parts to Kabul. Pakistan's trade suspension with Afghanistan since October last year accelerated this shift towards India. Kabul's ties with Islamabad are strained. India is stepping into the gap. For New Delhi, this isn't just commerce, it is a strategic influence at Pakistan's doorstep, and that is without firing a single shot. Here's the key question: how does this trade actually move forward? Well, India and Afghanistan share no common border. Pakistan sits in between, and Islamabad has refused overland transit access for Indian-Afghanistan trade. So India built an alternative. It developed Iran's Chabahar Port on the Gulf of Oman. And that is from this Chabahar Port that goods move by land into Afghanistan via the Zaranj-Delaram Highway, which is a 218-kilometer road India itself built in 2009. It's a sea-to-land corridor that completely bypasses Pakistan. However, that very route comes with risks. US sanctions on Iran threaten Chabahar operations. In fact, Washington initially withdrew India's sanctions waiver in September last year. After diplomatic pressure from New Delhi, a 6-month reprieve was granted. The waiver was extended through to April this year. With this, India has invested over $120 million in Chabahar infrastructure and signed a 10-year operating agreement with Tehran in 2024. Losing this port would be a serious strategic setback for India.